wasn't looking in Discord. That was the thing. Hey, Barb.
Hello everyone, welcome in to another Roulette Rivals World Championships 2022 matchup. Today it is a Group H matchup between Osh and JoetheBabyGrabber, and I am joined for the cast today by Agent 420.
What's happening, brother?
Hey. Hey, excited to have you along, and I'm also excited to have along for this, Gordiniroy joining us too. Hey, Gordy.
Hi, guys.
Hey, the gang's back together here. Boys,
Yay.
the boys are back in town. And we're not going to Haven, as far as I'm aware, right? So that's good too,
not.
Gordy?
I hope not.
I know, we all know how you feel about Haven.
Not as bad as I feel about Ambrose. Ambrose sucks.
Oh, really? You're not keen on Ambrose either, huh?
No, I'm only saying that because 420's here and so's Jotes in the chat, and I know they both love Ambrose, so, you know, it's just to... just to wind him up a bit.
Yeah.
Ambrose is alright.
Yeah, it's alright. But we're not planning on those maps, at least for now. We are going to Mumbai first, chosen by Osh, and then we will be off to Miami, chosen by JoetheBabyGrabber. Now, I believe I did start a prediction here, and that's actually where you got your mod powers from, Jotes. You asked to be a mod so that way you could run predictions. So since you're here, I've taken care of the first prediction. You can handle the next ones. But looking at our player statistics here for Mumbai, Osh has been here 6 times, 2 wins, 4 losses, and Joe, on the other hand, has been here 6 times as well. 1 win, 3 losses, and 2 ties. Interesting.
Much more varied sort of performance, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say so. Painful when a spin does not, when you aren't able to get it finished on Mumbai, though. It's just like 30 minutes to 47 minutes of just frustration, however long the timer is.
Okay, spin coming up. Both our boys are ready at the skywalk, just in case. But generally a good place to start, to be fair, isn't it?
How about 420? You take the spin. Tell us what we have.
All right, we have Wazir Kali, explosion accident as the laundry foreman, Vanya Shah with injected poison as the Kashmirian, and Dawood Rangan electrocution as the elite thug.
Okay, interesting.
Too bad, not too bad.
Yeah,
pretty doable.
I like that the electrocution kill for Dawood almost certainly means that, you know, we may see him triggered by the brick lure, but it's possible he'll be eliminated before he even makes it to the barge, I would think.
Expect so.
And as far as the live injected poison kill on Vanya is concerned, the Kashmirian is basically on an opposite end of the map, so I think it'll be interesting how they kind of implement that, if there's a way to kind of optimize how they work that into the whole brick lure and then getting back to the train yard. And laundry foreman can be a bit tricky to grab sometimes. Just because you got to get the key to get in. You know what I mean? And
you tend to go around the back with the laundry foreman, don't you?
That's true.
Back and up the stairs, the same sort of if you were going to grab a dancer disguise without going to the tower.
Yeah, I guess you could like jump over the side of the skywalk too and maybe come down from above. But in any case, Osh is starting skywalk and planning to get a thrown distraction going here into this corner.
Yeah, he's going to get the maelstrom there, but still going to knock out the holy man.
Sure.
But I don't see the benefit of putting him in that corner. I mean, you can just let him go on and get them both here, but I've seen this a few times now, and I don't understand it. There must be some reasoning for it, but see what Joe does. Loud ballistics I get, but it's an explosion accident, so it wouldn't be a dirty body. Oh, that was a bit tight for Joe, but he does get away with it. He knocked out the maelstrom, who was right up the backside of the holy man. Gets away with it, fair play. But that was tight.
Yeah. Osh has brick in hand, has a propane flask there as well that he just picked up next to that food vendor's cart, and he'll go back and set this up here next to the maelstrom, but he's not quite ready. I wonder if we'll see him do this remotely, do you think?
just making sure that neither of those two go around to investigate that thrown propane.
Mm-hmm.
I take it he's got a little micro taser. Well, saying that, you would want the micro taser, wouldn't you, really, for...
Yeah.
He just flashed his inventory and he didn't have anything on him, so I don't know if that's what he stashed.
Maybe.
Or whether he's just overlooked that and...
Well, see, the other thing is that you'll want... I mean, you certainly don't need to bring anything in for Dawood. There's tons of batteries,
There are.
tons of
He's got a
electrocution.
briefcase.
Yeah, he does have a briefcase.
Yeah, certainly one lure he can use.
I'll be interested to see what he has smuggled. Probably to the homeless tent. That's really the most popular smuggle on this map. But not the only
It's
one.
right on the route, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're going back and forth between Darwood
Sure.
and Vanya, then yeah, it's right there. Of course, the only issue is it's just a stash point. It's not an agency pickup, but
It looks
there you
like
go.
Joe is climbing along the side of the skywalk to reach laundry area, and Osh is kind of doing a similar thing. He's also up by the skywalk trying to get himself, I would imagine, the laundry foreman's disguise.
yeah. I mean, they're inches away from each other at this point.
Yeah.
I say inches.
And also 15 seconds in-game time, so pretty close in-game time as well. Very similar, same disguise. Love to see that synchronicity between their approaches. It's so similar yet also different in a way.
Yeah, I mean, Osh has already put the propane near the maelstrom. No detonator, though, so I'm going to have to see how he deals with that one.
Right. So even though they're thinking very similarly, they're also thinking differently in ways too. Even as down to a thrown KO versus a melee KO on the laundry foreman. Love it. All right, so they're both in the disguise that they need now for this remote, or not necessarily remote, but explosive accident kill for the maelstrom. I think Joe will be
They're
running.
taking different routes as well.
Yeah, I think Joe's going to be running back to get the kill outright. And, I mean, Osh looks to be doing the same. I guess no one planned to do it remotely. I guess there's no need to, you know? It just could be a convenience thing if the loadout slots allow for it.
Or so Osh doesn't have his map on, so he can't see where his stash point is.
Does having the map off like help with building awareness? I know 420, you like to play with the map off too, don't you?
There's the kill.
Mhm.
It's showing off is what it is, to be quite honest, Barb.
A bit like that.
There's no advantage to it at all.
Yeah, it just seems like it would kind of make you less aware. But, you know, anyways, Osh gets
quite
that
the
explosive kill. Joe gets it as well. They both just opt to get it outright with a silenced pistol in hand. But it works out well for both of them, and they're now moving on from that explosive accident maelstrom kill.
Okay,
Osh,
is picking up his stash.
what was
Did
it?
he?
I
Don't
couldn't.
know. He's got that part of the HUD turned off as well. Again, showing off. Showing off.
Who knows what it was, but
Needle, most likely.
Joe grabs, looks like a syringe from a smuggle there in the sewers. That's the smuggle,
Yeah,
the poison
there's
needed
one on the
for
map, is
Vanya.
there?
Now he'll probably be going for the Kashmirian next, I would assume. Osh is actually climbing up these ledges to get to the hill.
Gonna get his elite thug, I would have thought.
Yes, right you are. And Joe is... What's he doing? He's actually heading up into the tower. He's not going for the Kashmirian disguise. He's going to set up an electrocution kill for Dawood first, perhaps?
Possibly.
Can't conceive of any other reason to go in here. Osh is going to break open this door with a crowbar, which always attracts the attention of that guard standing out front, but shouldn't be too hard to avoid him.
Yeah, and if he needs to, he can also box this geezer, but it doesn't need to because the maelstrom's not going to be going up there. There's going to be no activity out the back. Should be absolutely fine just to leave them there.
Sure.
And Joe getting a bit of unwanted attention in the tower. Bit of a camera shake there.
Or as much as you can on console, anyways.
That is the best thing about keyboard and mouse. You can get some really good camera shake going on. Some really show your frustration
Oh, yeah,
with the game.
very
and
expressive.
the world in general. You know,
Very expressive.
don't have to turn your mic on. You can imagine the screaming.
Very effective communication.
Yes.
So Joe's going for a corner subdue on this. What do they call that? Bollywood staff, movie staff,
Bollywood crew.
crew. Sure, there you go. And Osh is going for these KOs here on the metal workers. Generally, pretty safe to do that because of how they are angled.
I've heard it's been a bit more difficult since the latest patch. A lot more side KO type action going on. I did hear someone complain. I can't remember who it was, saying that it did make knocking out those metal workers a little bit more difficult. Don't know how true that is. It might just be a bit anecdotal, but certainly one to watch out for. Maybe.
What do we think?
Wondering why Osh has just left his thug all that way over near Vanya.
Yeah, he's done that when he needs it for Dawood, and Joe also. I have no idea what Joe is doing.
He's playing the long way around, isn't he? He's going to go in and set him up in his bathroom.
You think so?
Well, I'd have thought that Osh has left his elite thug over the Vanya side. He's going to get the Kashmirian now. Throw the brick, come back, get Vanya, change into his thug, then they go sort Darwood out. That would be my guess.
You'd want to be getting Rangan before Shah, though, if you want to get him in the construction yard.
You can get him just outside the construction yard, can't you? Just see he comes out the pipe, there's a big puddle there. If you still got your briefcase, you can.
Oh man, this is dicey.
Ooh, yeah.
Osh has also got a bit of waiting with great discipline for that thrown KO.
Nicely done.
On the Kashmirian there. All right, so Joe looks
Take
to be
his frying pan with him. Yeah, need to do some eggs.
All right.
Joe setting up Darwood there.
Is Joe going to be able?
Bathroom.
Is he going to be able to get out of here without this body being seen? I wonder. I hope so.
Good question. He's just checking.
All right.
Okay.
So
Darwood sorted.
Set up and ready for detonation once in an elite thug disguise. Now still needs to get the Kashmirian disguise, and we'll probably. I wonder what we'll see first. Will we see the Kashmirian and brick lure started, or will we see the elite thug and electrocution kill prioritized for Joe?
I think he's going to have to go and get his disguise first, right?
Well, he's nearest the Kashmirian. It makes much more sense to go get the Kashmirian now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, I would think.
No, he's headed away.
Maybe he's going to teach us something new here. But I did see Osh just toss the brick into the forge there, so that is going to cause a purple pillar of smoke to rise above the slums.
Which makes no sense when it's a normal red brick.
Well, she says Shaw and Rangan are both on the move. That might be true for Osh, but it's not true for Joe.
Hey, Joe getting his elite thug down here, look.
All right, well, that would explain what his intentions are as far as the order of these kills.
Oh, he's missed the second audio lure. He needs to throw it again. Does get it that time? Yeah, he's moving.
All right, now it's Osh versus pylons.
Pylons?
The pylons in the train yard, because whenever the NPCs following Vanya approach the power pylons, they tend to stop and do strange, inappropriate turns, and then they can catch the bodies that have been KO'd behind them.
She done have motor. Nicely done by Joe.
All right, Joe's got one more to go. Just Vanya.
Just a relatively easy Vanya kill. Just needs that Kashmirian.
Which Osh is about to get here, just inches away from this kill, so they both have one kill left.
Yeah, and Osh's elite thug disguise is much body found.
That's Vanya spotting a metal worker, but
okay,
the poison
gotcha.
Poison takes hold, and guns are returned to green. Joe is climbing up the pipe to the top of the chawls, where the Kashmirian waits at the top of some stairs. Green grunts. That's right.
He's a bit of a shit assassin, really, isn't he, old the Kashmiri? Not knowing how to use a bloody sniper scope.
Oh, he's an embarrassment.
He really is.
I mean, anyone I feel like would look bad next to 47, but he's just especially inept. All right,
Okay,
so
Ocean set up his execution.
Yeah, he needs to begin the brick lure, and then he needs to pacify everyone in the train yard without any issues, get the kill off on Vanya, and get out. Osh
is at the exit and waiting for Darwood to go frying tonight.
Wow, this was really kind of felt back and forth here until Osh just settled in here at the exfiltration point.
He's got to hope he paths through that particular puddle as well. He should do. Should be fine.
He's left a coin.
Yeah. There's a few coins around there as well. That's if he spots the coin.
Yeah, watch him not see it.
One of his guards gets it instead or something.
Non-target kill.
You deserve a raise. Go get that coin for yourself, lad.
No, he sees it. He's paddling directly towards it. There it is. Electrocution. And Osh is looking mighty cool, waiting by the boat for the all clear to exfiltrate.
Yeah, he's in his cooler shaker outfit and quite happy now on a boat.
Unfortunately, Joe just had a bit more, and it's not his Mumbai here wasn't even that like. Wasn't a bad Mumbai approach at all. This is a very serviceable way to approach this kind of spin on Mumbai. It's just that Osh had it a bit more optimized.
I mean, Joe's downfall was going into the tower, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
went for the live kill there, and it won him the map.
Yeah, there are a ton of other opportunities, and granted, you can't possibly be expected to know every puddle that every NPC walks through, right? But there are more than one ways to electrocute a Dawood Rangan that required significantly less time and risk than what Joe put it. I mean, to his credit, though, he didn't have any issues pulling it off. It just took more time than it took Osh. So
there were a couple of points there. He had some peekaboos where he didn't want them and whatnot, but he still got in there with relative ease.
Yeah, very solid, I think. Really very solid Mumbai. But Osh will take the first 2 points in this match of 6. And we're heading off to Mumbai next. Let's get some... Or not... we just left Mumbai. We're heading off to Miami next.
Goddamn Uber took me to the wrong place. Yeah. Just come from here. What do you mean it's 50 quid?
No, the ticket should say Miami, not Mumbai. We just left Mumbai. But yeah, this is Joe's choice. Osh, 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw, and Joe with 8 wins, 3 losses. 8 wins, that's very encouraging to see.
He's been here a few times.
And this is a big match. We didn't mention this at the start here of this matchup, but real quick, let's head over to the brackets actually and take a look at where Group H stands for right now. So we can see Osh and Joe are with currently 23 points for Osh, 20 points for Joe, and whoever takes the most points in this matchup here, I'm pretty sure this is a fight to advance. If I'm not mistaken. They will each have 1 more match to play. No. This is Osh's last match. Joe still has 1 more to go here. So this really is important for Osh if he wants to advance out of the group stages.
Look how tight this group is as well, though.
Yeah.
Take the bottom 3 out of it, and yeah, this is a tight group. You got Joker, yourself there, Barb, 26, 24, 23, 23, and 20. So there's next to bugger all in it points wise.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight running here for to advance out of the group stages, and so this match matters a lot for Osh and Joe. But I think Joe's got 1 more to do after this match yet, so I think it counts a bit more for Osh, who's looking good so far. 2 points. That's a pretty strong position.
It's a good start.
But we'll see what happens. Joe's looking pretty strong here heading into map 2. And what's the third map then? Someone's got that intel, right? Because I haven't made myself aware of that information yet.
I haven't looked, to be honest.
Oh, it'll be a fun surprise.
Spoiler free. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'll be a fun surprise for all of us then.
Well, it'll be a surprise. Whether it's a fun surprise is a different story, innit? But,
Yeah,
you know,
I guess it could be
Dartmoor or something stupid.
Dartmoor or Haven.
If it's Haven, I'm leaving. All right. By the way, not just this cast, the fucking internet.
Deletes his Twitter, leaves the Discord server.
That's it, I'm gone. My YouTube account gone. My Twitch account gone.
No more
Twitter,
Gordy shoutcasts. Hitman
Facebook
uninstalled.
Yeah, my racist uncles and aunties will have to start moaning at someone else and sending someone else their email forwards about waking up in an ice bath with your kidneys missing. That
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah.
Not having that no more. But Miami, what do you want to see in Miami then, Barb?
Some kind of interesting disguise grab. I don't know, maybe something like this. The Shake, he's always a bit, interesting to grab. Yeah, a bit shaky of a grab, maybe, especially after some risk involved with maybe getting a certain Robert kill. How about you guys?
Speedrun.
Speedrun spin, record spin. Good answer. All right, well, Gordy, why don't you tell us, what do we have, since it is Sierra after all? Go ahead.
Okay, we got Sierra Yamazaki with the amputation knife as the Pale Rider, and Robert Knox with a silent shotgun as the cow wound mechanic. Alright, so we're going to see the Stig.
You think
we're going to see a Stig exit?
You think so?
I don't know. I mean, it's on the table, isn't it?
I'd like to see it.
You need to kill both targets as Stig.
Well then. Not this
do
time.
You? Okay. Well,
Not this time,
no.
or ever. Or ever.
We're never going to see it in Roulette Royale.
Not once, nope. But both players already loading in. A nice fast start here. Osh with the waiter start. And Joe, I think, had a similar start. Yep.
Does indeed. Both going to stop the race early. And of course, picking up the fish, a very vital item.
Very mirrored approaches here as well. I love this. I love it when this happens.
Joe just stealing a bit of real estate by not grabbing the
not,
fish.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Osh has used a poison shot, so as Joe's gone for the sugar, it seems.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Indeed.
I missed Joe doing that then.
He hasn't gone in and put it in yet. He's picked that up. Hasn't done the shots, whereas Osh has.
The shot on what?
The poison shots. If you poison the shots, it ends the race.
Oh, straight away.
Oh, it ends the race. I did not know that.
If it's
Fun fact
actual...
about that as well, right? There's a potential thing that could have gone wrong but hasn't. So if you dress up in either of the red or yellow mechanics disguises, that would delay the race and let us stay on a bit longer to give you a chance to roleplay. So had Osh found it necessary to grab his yellow disguise quickly while he was down there, it would have caused issues, but he hasn't done that. So his Sierra should be coming off the track any minute now.
Nice.
Wow.
Awareness, grabbing the amputation knife as well.
Interesting. So this is a good way to kind of skip the sugar when you start as a waiter, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's two camps. You hear people argue about it all the time in the pubs and clubs up and down the land. But to be honest, it's poison all the way. Osh is already peekabooing Sierra there.
So what's the poison he puts in? Does he bring something with him in a loadout slot?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
if you need to. I mean, you can go in the kitchen and grab the rat poison.
Well, if you grab the rat
true.
poison, you miss first lap.
Yeah.
For
so
speed, you want to bring something with you.
gotcha.
There is the first kill, and Stig has slit Sierra Yamazaki's throat.
And Joe's going for the peekaboo right now.
Nice big bit of whoosh.
Same in-game time, but Osh has a bit of a lead here.
He just needs to get out. Obviously, some moving parts here with the mechanics. He's got that copper to deal with outside. He can just go through that door once, as long as
Sure.
he's spotted, but he's decided to take this route. So Joe, throw knife, not messing about, he's off.
Interesting that hesitation there has let Joe catch up quite considerably.
Yeah,
Osh,
quite a
of course,
bit. Look,
falling into an issue I think he's going to deal with quite easily. And
Yeah.
it needs to get changed, and these two guys are going to stand right in the way.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
Joe has straight in, got the mechanics disguise, and he is off. So yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's an
very
interesting
smartly done
little.
by Joe there.
So the lead that Osh had kind of just lost a little bit there, taking that extra couple seconds, dozen seconds or so to deal with this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Joe threw the knife. He was gone. He was just not hanging about.
Oh, I love it. I love the ebb and flow. It literally feels like they're kind of pulling ahead of each other as they're racing side by side. You know what I mean? Like, that's this is great. Definitely feels like a race.
Osh has even opted to hide these bodies down here.
Yeah,
so,
this is so much time spent. I'm worried about that.
Not as worried as Osh will be, I should have thought, but
Joe's probably got a good 20 seconds on him now.
at least.
Oh, probably
Game
even
time are
yeah,
almost
probably
identical, but the distance
Yeah.
value in that is huge.
yeah. He's
So
so
be careful
far.
going through here as well. That is trespassing, but Osh navigates that quite nicely.
Oh, and he's
Taking
going
a different route.
underground.
Yeah. We got underground, overground, and we got wobbling free.
Now Joe just needs to make sure he gets out of this window here without any issue.
Yeah, fine. Look at that. No problem at all. Not even
No
a hint of a
problem.
whoosh there. Just needs to destroy the little laptop here. He does have a silent shotty to do it with.
What's Osha's going in through the security room? He's gonna hack the terminal in here. That's an interesting detour.
Yeah. He's
I
got
guess-
a silent shotty on his back. He could have just shot it.
Yeah.
It won't cop up, will it?
Yeah.
Or I think
He
you
can
mean
knock him out.
shooting it up at
knock him
the.
out.
You can also shoot it up at the Kronstadt office too with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very.
Oh, no. Joe's missed the karma shot.
Uh-oh.
There, so he needs to.
Oh, he's in
And
a.
he's not got his shotgun on his back, so he's gonna have to knock out.
Robert
Robert
might
and his
see
guard.
that. Oh, and his
Oh, look at
guards.
the gas.
Oh,
Look at
gosh.
that
Far
different.
behind. Listen, if he sees that shotgun on the floor, that shouldn't be an issue, I suppose. Anyway.
Yeah, he's got it now.
All right, Joe. Okay. Osh is behind. Where is Osh? What's he doing? He's like grabbing an engineer disguise.
So I'm not
What the
entirely
heck?
sure.
He's behind the. He's behind the
Is he trying
showroom.
to lure Bob down?
Yeah, it looks like he is. Yeah, he's luring
No
Bob down.
way.
Well, Joe's got the kill. He just needs to exfiltrate. He's got one dart left. He managed to snail. I think he snailed one of the guards, karmaed the other.
That'll work.
That's why he grabbed the fish. He's going to do a fish exit, but
Nice shots.
A little bit of
Joe
nerves.
finally gets through and is exiting via the helicopter.
Just trying so desperately to get to the exit.
I'm really surprised at the way this map was going that Joe didn't go all the way back down, grab himself the mascot, come all the way back up just to do the Easter egg exit. Just to be in keeping with the way that Miami's shaken out. But 5 minutes and 27 seconds for Joe in Miami in-game time. Not bad at all.
No.
It's a pretty good first run as well. No rips.
Very competitive Miami spin for sure.
There goes Osh knocking out Bobo's guard. Bobo's now going to panic. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bobby, bye-bye. But all a little bit too late.
Yeah, it won't be enough, unfortunately, but it was a solid effort.
It's not that far out, I guess. The fact that finish timer hasn't run out yet. It will, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
Had he not spent maybe 40 seconds in the basement there, you know, in the bottom of the locker room, dragging bodies around, that could have made up enough time, I think, but
It would have been nice to find out had he not, like you say, hesitated
yeah.
after the Sierra kill.
I understand
Should have
that
been
though. You know, I get where that kind of hesitation comes from, and that just insistence on being abundantly cautious and careful. But at a certain point, at a certain level of play, that honestly can kind of work against you. It takes extra time where precious seconds can count in a situation where a photo finish is the result. Not the case
Indeed.
this time, but sometimes it is.
Oh well, we're gonna leave Miami, which was a nice map, and go here.
Mendoza.
Look at this, look. So Joe's got an absolutely perfect record. Osh has won Mendoza once, and when he did that, he set the record.
Nice. Back in our R7, yeah.
I remember
3 minutes and 56. Jesus.
I remember that
Yeah.
spin too. It was something like Waiter, Don Yates, Mercenary, Tamara, or something like that. It was crazy. It was a very straightforward spin. In that very same match, he also won the record for like a longest spin as well. It was like it was a Colorado against what was it, like Max Masters or something? I don't know who the opponent was, but he had the longest spin in that very same match as well.
Was Buff casting that one?
I don't.
That one, Gordy.
Not
Oh,
sure.
we had that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were here for like 3 hours. No, I don't think I'm even joking. I think we were here for 3 hours.
That was the longest ever we done.
It's a labor. It's a labor of love. It really
And
is.
don't forget, we've done the Royale matches that Meme Junkie puts on. You know, where you've got 17 players and it
Yeah.
goes on all day. And that match was still longer.
Yeah, that was something else.
That was something different, that was. I'm going to grab myself a beer if we're going to Men Bloody Dozer. I'll be back in a sec, lads.
Sounds good. Looking at these player statistics, Osh with 1 win and 1 loss. And then we have Joe here with 4 wins and 2 losses. So Joe's looking a little bit better on paper, I think, but Osh has really been playing very well this tournament, I think. And I wouldn't, you know, it's only numbers. It's only numbers. You can't read too much into it based on this kind of stuff, especially because 1-1, 4-2. You know, if it was like 17 wins to 1 loss for one of these players, then I might say, okay, you know, the opponent has an uphill battle. But it's not that clear cut here. You know, it could go either way. So everyone, hold on to the edge of your seats. Basically, is the takeaway here. And we'll give you a minute to predict. All right, and here we go. We have Don Archibald Yates eliminated with an icicle as Corvo Block, and Tamara Vidal eliminated with a silenced SMG as a tango musician.
Let's bring a seeker then, eh?
Yeah, probably, or perhaps an emetic tool of some sort. If not a seeker, a device, a grenade.
Fun fact about the icicle as well, though, you've got to be careful with that because it will melt. There is a 5-minute timer on the icicle.
Also,
if you like this Hardo pit with it in your pocket, it's game over.
Yeah.
also has really cool particle effects. It actually like gives off like a glow in 47's hand, and like frost. There's like a frosty chill effect falling off of it, and a very nice little detail.
And if you play this game on Christmas Day, then you can hear the jingle of the bells. Yeah, it's amazing what they've done, these Easter eggs.
Yeah,
Really crazy.
it's super powered if you play as Santa 47. But that's not the case here. Osh is jumping straight in as the waiters start. He's going to bump Tamara 3 or 4 times. I think it's 4 times. And
3.5.
3.5 sounds right. And then he tosses some gum. Was that? I was assuming that was gum.
Oh, and he's going downstairs. Is he looking to get Corvo Black straight away and just like gonna get Don while he's already out on the balcony?
I don't know.
Kind of looks that way.
He's definitely prioritizing Corvo over Don. Seeker.
He's gonna set him up with a banana by the looks of things in the bathroom.
Yeah, but how do you know which toilet they go to? I feel like it's a crapshoot.
It's surely the first one.
Is it?
I mean, because he's here, you know he's coming this way, so it will be this first lavatory here.
Oh, but
he's
going to pacify the gentleman in the middle one.
Maybe it's just so he wants that card and a silenced pistol.
I don't know. Or he just wants it to be like a fun surprise that, what's behind door number 1, 2, or 3? Is it the one with a pacified NPC behind it?
You got a bloke with piss all over his shoes and his suit because you knocked him out while he was having a wee.
Tell you what, I'm surprised he didn't go out and shoot one for the tango musician as well.
Well, it looks like he's going to be doing that now.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
by the time he gets back to Corvo,
Joe's going up the balcony. Oh, Tamara, or not Tamara.
Oh no,
Valentina.
Synchronized rips.
Ooh, ouch. Side KO for Mrs. Yates. Valentina.
The banana and bubblegum loadout. Go on, lad.
Of course, there's bananas on the map, but not straight to hand.
Nothing beats a banana from your pocket, though.
I've never been caught secret.
Makes me wish you had ghost mode again, so you can get ghost banana and fucking make your opponent slip over on it.
Or your opponent's targets, yeah. That'd be awesome.
The best thing about
classification would be witness. That would be such a troll.
The best thing about ghost mode is it's no longer a thing.
Looking on the bright side.
Yep.
Alright, so Osh throws that gum into the bushes for Tamara there. She will isolate herself, and he now heads for, once again, Corvo Black. Jebediah Block. Maybe they're related, who knows. He's going to...
because one's called Block and the other one's called Black.
Spoken very plainly.
Now, does Joe not have the 7DS?
I don't know.
He just knocked out Tamara in the old school way. Obviously if you don't have bubblegum.
Maybe he just doesn't know about the bubblegum business.
I'd be surprised if he didn't, to be fair.
Much better for most this time. He's gone for the tango musician first.
Longer walk.
Coming back for Corvo, and they'll go.
Oh no! Corvo started moving on him.
What a troll!
Wow. Because he'd gone past Corvo.
Let Corvo go upstairs. Get him up there.
Oh my god.
He's gonna go out near where Tamara is.
That's true.
No, I think someone might be coming to investigate that punch that was on Don Yates, because sometimes that's heard, and there's like a guard at the front of the house who walks up.
It should be fine because Don saw you knock her out. It's only when he sees the body on its own, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, if we get a body found, for Joe, we'll know why.
Yeah, we'll soon find out. Should be alright. He's gonna take that briefcase with him. The hardest throw in the game, that is, getting that briefcase down through that little gap. Had some fun with that in the past.
So wait, if he sees you do it, you're fine?
Yeah, if he sees you do it, it's Don that sort of reacts to it rather than the guard out on the other side.
As far as knocking out Valentina.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Interesting.
Okay. Osh gets the secret shot on Corvo Black this time.
Yeah,
picking up as many bottles of wine as he can. The lush.
Last time he skipped Corvo to do the tango musician. We're not sure why he's not just doing tango now, and then coming and clearing this out. It's like the only order that he hasn't done, and it just seems that's the straightest line.
Heat at the moment, possibly.
All right, here comes the
in competition. Sometimes it doesn't go that way, does it?
Absolutely.
All right, and which order?
2 minutes nearly ahead though in game time.
Okay.
Progress.
There's Corvo.
Both targets isolated.
All right, Osh has Corvo. Now he just needs the tango musician.
He's going to change into a guard disguise so we can just plop the... Well, if he's got the emetic, we'll just make it easier for the shot. I don't know. I don't think he's got the emetic, has he?
No, he's got to take a shot at him.
Honestly, it's better to do that in a disguise where you're not allowed to hold a gun, because then you can tell when people are looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear the whoosh, can't you?
Yeah, for sure. But he knows
Even
that
if
that's
you or not.
He knew where that was a safe spot to take a shot from, though. So he gets that shot off onto the tango musician after getting his Corvo Black disguise. And this is an interesting thing that you kind of have to balance when you do a spin like this on Mendoza, is kind of like managing how this bathroom is, how the people in it, you know what I mean, like where the pacified bodies are left.
Sure.
It can always kind of be like a little bit of a puzzle in terms of what rooms are going to be occupied, where you want to leave the bodies. If you have clean pacified bodies that trip on bananas, for instance, or calmer versus the ones that you actually melee. You always kind of have to manage that.
The only traffic you really have to worry about, is, as long as like Tamara's not going through or whatever, is the head of security. He'll pass through there at some point. But as long as people are in the stalls, you should be absolutely fine.
So sad that you managed to spend all that time just talking about a bathroom and it's relevant.
I know.
Map's massive and it's got loads of interesting things in it. And then
We're talking about the crapper.
Yeah.
We're just observing the shitter for 2 minutes.
There's 3 doors with 3 toilets and 3 sinks, and
Yeah, the grouting though is immaculate.
Never mind.
To see who manages their toilet business best.
Never mind the rest of the map.
Well, you know me, I think those are shit anyways.
Joe, by the way, first person to get a kill here in this decider map, if you like.
And there's Corvo going up the stairs with his Kangol hat on. Was that Corvo?
No, that was just some dude with white hair, I think.
Oh right, it looked like a Kangol hat.
I think he's got Corvo.
Yeah, there he is. He's chucking his ring up.
Yeah. All right,
picking out the ICA titanium crowbar there, which gives you a much better quality KO.
Joe's looking pretty good here. He just needs to. Does he have the icicle? I don't know that he's got himself the icicle yet.
I don't think he has. Looks like
Osh
he's headed
does.
down there now.
Yeah, Osh has it. He's dodging some whoosh running through the basement.
Yeah.
Interested by this from Osh. I think he should have had enough time to go and get Tamara first before coming up here. I'm interested to see if and how long he ends up waiting here for Don Yates now.
Of course, he did an ISO Don, did he, at the start? Yes.
Yeah.
His plan to come back is what's allowed him to get the icicle and everything.
Joe has the icicle now. He's just picked that up. He's going to head back to the bathroom, get changed into Corvo. Of course, Tango Musician already done to get Tamara.
Not sure what Osh is doing here. He's just watched Don walk into the lawyer room. Is he going to climb in afterwards?
Hey, he's gonna jump in the window, I think.
He will have to look out for the lawyer be making his way here anytime now as well, won't he?
He won't be here yet.
Yeah, it'll take him. It'll take him
There's
some
the
time.
murder. Osh gets his first kill on Doza.
All right.
How long until that guard walks in?
I think he'll be all right.
He is now. He's stashed a body. He should be absolutely fine. Just needs to get out of here.
Yeah. He's gonna go for a thrown KO with a bottle of Cap Sav. Or not. He's gonna go for a coin distraction.
Joe, however, has the disguise. I think has the weapon now. He's on his way back to his Don Yates. Arguably in the lead here, just slightly. Depends how quick Osh cracks on with what he's doing, because he has the disguise set, the weapon set, and Tamara isolated. Doesn't have the car keys, so I assume he's going to go.
Whoa, the timing on that guard walking out of the room where Don Yates was killed, too. He almost saw Osh putting away that body in the cupboard. He was very close to getting ripped there.
Some panic shots there from Joe. Quite nice the angle he hit that. The guy just panicked but didn't run off, didn't spread at all. It was nice.
Osh just checking to see that is a silenced SMG in his hand, and it is.
So he's just gonna have to run that over to Tamara and then come back for his disguise, and just a little bit extra distance on. Of course, Joe is round the corner now. He's over all the main hurdles.
Already has Don ISO'd as well. Just needs to shimmy up this drain pipe like a slag in the night.
Body found for
Osh has got a body
Osh.
found.
Who's that?
That's a waiter. No.
Oh no! That was someone.
Diana and the rest of them gone through there.
Someone on a smooth concrete floor.
What? Why is
Wait in the
Joe
tunnels on the way out to Yates's? Right.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, it looked like a waiter. And there goes Joe with the second kill. He's hiding the body now as well. He's already hid Valentina. Oh, he's like landed him in the gutter. Oh, hello, and
oh wow, his guards are coming up.
His guards are moving.
Because he's left the balcony.
Oh, because he hid the body.
Yeah.
Ah. So Joe now needs to deal with this. He does have one more dart. Oh, this is oh, someone's coming through. That's a big bit of whoosh. That's a peekaboo, maybe.
Yep, yeah,
Is he gonna carry on, or is he just gonna let it be?
What's he trying? He's trying to get a disguise to make it easier to get to the car keys or the car
well,
exit.
He's got the car keys. He just needs to get to the car. So yeah, he's painted himself into a bit of a corner here.
He should be all right once this guard turns around and starts to leave, though.
Yeah.
This would have made this crazy close if Osh hadn't had that rip then. That's very unfortunate.
Okay, Joe gets his mercenary disguise, can just hop off the balcony now. Onto the roof, down to the ground. And to add insult to homicide, he's going to steal his car. And there we go, bit of Grand Theft Auto. He is off. GG's Joe. He's back from 2-0 down to take this.
Add insult to homicide, I like that. GG's Joe, the GG grabber. On taking 4 points. 4 points in this matchup. 4 points in this matchup here against Osh. Osh will be awarded 2 points to his points pool. And Joe will take 4 for his points pool. Do we have another match going on at this very moment in time?
Not at the moment, but there is another one in quarter of an hour. Oh no, is Nezuko-chan, is that one still going on? Pac versus Joker?
Well, Joker's in chat, so probably not.
Oh, there you go then. Well, I don't know. I mean, he says he says he can multitask. He's a bit of a woman. So
let's take a look at our brackets and see how our points are looking now. Just ended. There's the raid from Nezuko-chan. Welcome in, Raiders. We just wrapped up this match here too. Joe with 4 points, Osh with 2. Let's take a look at our standings here. Actually, let's give a quick refresh. Joker's casting the next one, I think. Okay, well, whenever you fire it up, Joker, we'll just raid over there and hang out until that match starts.
Here we go. Alex Mr. 102 versus some random person. Off to Hokkaido and San Fortuna, so that should be quite a good game.
That's going to be a good one for sure. All right, so Joker is guaranteed an advance, it looks like. Took 6 points, so probably had a sweep in his last match. GG's Joker advancing with 32 points. Osh is now in position 2 with 25 points. And no more matches to play. Osh has played all 7 matches. Joe still has 1 more match to go with 24 points. And there I am with 2 more matches to be played. One is actually in an hour and 15 minutes. And then TK47 is in position 5. So far, Pac, Kalame, and Leo Perk are all eliminated and won't be advancing beyond the group stages for Group H, but TK, myself, Joe, Osh, and Joker are still in the running for things for right now. So
Good
exciting!
Later on, dude.
Yeah, later on. Matches for today. I'm going to read them in Eastern Standard Time, but on Hitmaps, they are listed in your local time zone. Upcoming matches. We have 1 in 15 minutes. I'm going to raid over there. I assume Joker is live. So we will be raiding over to Joker here in a moment. Alex MR versus some random person. At 4 p.m., there is that match that I'm in that I was talking about. There's also I Like Hitman versus the Time Cube. That's an hour and 15 minutes away. Also tonight, Leo Perk versus JoetheBabyGrabber. That's at 5 p.m. And that's the last match for this evening. So only a few more hours of roulette tonight. And then Monday, we've got a handful of matches. Tuesday, we got a handful of matches. Wednesday, etc., etc. Stay tuned to hitmaps.com for that schedule, conveniently provided in your local time zone. Gentlemen, any thoughts that you cared? Well, first of all, we should probably make sure. Joker, are you live yet?
He's waiting for a spin link. Apparently that stops him going live.
Oh, come on. That's a load of malarkey.
It's shenanigans on Joker's part is what I'm going to say.
It's entirely shenanigans. Go live so we have a place to take the people and we can listen to your funky music, your funky beats, and your buff guy beats.
Good lad, good lad.
And then
Mendoza was interesting, wasn't it? That was there was some.
Oh,
don't see where Osh got that body found though, because he was on his way. He was on his way.
He was looking real good until that waiter was found. I'm also confused as to how that happened exactly.
It was bizarre, but then Hitman be Hitman, yo.
Hitman,
that's the
just Hitman things.
Say. Just Hitman things.
420.
Miami was interesting as well. I thought, but with especially with how Joe just sort of like stole a march on Osh there, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did. He definitely showed, added some well-earned wins to that win column that he's got. Very impressive on Miami, So good on you, Joe. Looking real good. It's awesome to see so many players have gotten so much better. Osh and Joe have both gotten so much better. I feel like we all kind of started playing around the same time, and I still feel like we're all very kind of similarly matched in terms of skill. And the group points kind of show that too, So it's just been awesome to see people kind of leveling up their game and getting better as these events go on. Super cool. The dramatic roulette meta continues to evolve. But 420, any thoughts that you have to leave the audience with before we raid off to the next match?
That's a really good match. I'm glad I come out and spectated this one. It was great to watch.
Yeah, very good watch. A lot of back and forth. Miami especially felt very much like a race between both players. So super cool and awesome to see. Awesome watch. Why am I not able to find Joker? We're getting ready to raid over there.
JH3 now.
Yeah, let me look him up one more time here. Joker JH3. There we go. All right, heading over to Joker's channel. Thank you to our match admin, Chris. Gordy, 420, thank you, fellas, for joining me. Always fun to share a cast and share some commentary. And viewers, thank you guys, as always, for watching and, doing chat things, doing what chat do. Couldn't do it without you. So we'll see you.
Want to.
We'll see you over there at Joker's channel for the next match, and enjoy the remaining roulette matches throughout the rest of the evening. Stay safe out there, folks. We'll see you out there.